The fighting inside Ukraine has been going on now for nearly a year and a half. It is estimated that more than 6 million Ukrainians have fled their homes since the war started in February of 2022, and many of them are settling in Europe. We've seen some arrive here in the U.S. as well. My next guest has been trying to make that transition as smooth as possible by helping connect Ukrainians with English speakers in order to have casual conversations to get them more fluent in the language. Joining me now is Katerina Manoff. She is the founder and CEO of ENGin and is with us now. Thank you for being here. So Russia has tried to isolate Ukraine since the start of the war, and speaking English is a bridge for a lot of these people into the future. But you actually started this before the war even began. ENGin was there and already in place.
Yeah, so ENGin actually was launched in early 2020, just around the beginning of the pandemic. And I think that's part of why we took off at that very unique time when the whole world was going online and the program was uh, designed as fully online. We create one-on-one connections. Our volunteers meet every week with their assigned ENGin student on Zoom, just like this, and they chat for an hour a week. And at that time, that was a connection I think many people were looking for. And when the war started, I think our work definitely took on a whole new meaning. And we've sort of evolved and tried to be there for Ukrainians during this very difficult time.
Right. So you are essentially offering English language assistance and support for people 9 to 35 or so years old. It used to be, if I understand this correct, more geared towards students, but because of the war, you've got 6 million people who are fleeing. Talk about their desire to learn English, why that is so important to them right now.
Yeah, so we've actually wanted to work with adults for a very long time. And before the war, our volunteers were primarily high school students, college students, and that's why we were working with teenagers and students in Ukraine as well. With the war, I guess our little silver lining has been that adult volunteers started signing up and being interested and really looking for a way to help Ukraine. And we were able to expand our program to adults. Like you said, some of our students are refugees, and for them to build a life in a new country, to find a new job, English is extremely important. At the same time, actually, most of our students are still in Ukraine, and even in Ukraine, knowing English can be a pathway to a more secure life, especially now during the war. We just had a student whose job was cut. Unfortunately, she was working at a school, and because of her English fluency, she was able to get a new job in Ukraine that makes 4 times as much. And it's really stories like that that I think drive me and my team to create opportunities for our students, whether they're young people building their future, or there are adult students who need this help now, for whom it's a question of livelihood, and also emotional connection. That's for our students of all ages, right? Having someone to listen, having someone to talk with during this time of war, when many of them are suffering and seeing horrible things happen. That friendship and connection that develops is a huge piece of it as well.
Yeah, that's such a nice component to it, and it builds confidence for them, I'm sure. So once a week, a lot of these sessions happen online. How long does it typically take a Ukrainian who only speaks Ukrainian to then learn English? What's the time frame?
Yeah, so most Ukrainians actually study English in school. So our students generally come to us with some knowledge of the language already, which is why it works so well. One misconception I hear a lot is that, you have to be a teacher to do this. You have to know some Ukrainian, and actually you don't. Our volunteers are regular people. They're not professional teachers. Most of them have no knowledge or connection to Ukraine. But just in a few months, we say minimum commitment is 3 months, and in that short time, meeting once a week, our volunteers start seeing a difference in their students' confidence and their students' fluency. And then, depending on people's existing level and goals, they may stay as long as a year or even longer. So, because it's one-on-one, it's very customized to where are you starting from, what exactly are you trying to achieve, and your volunteer will work with you on that.
Yeah, well, I appreciate what you're doing. I mean, not only did you launch in a pandemic, then the war started, and you're making these incredible connections. Katerina Manoff, ENGin is the program, and if you want to learn more, I was looking on your website this morning. You guys have a lot of great resources that people can get involved and help in this effort. Thanks. I've enjoyed talking to you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.